Howdy everybody, I am going to be trying something a little bit new today. I have done a let's look at type thing in the past. However, today I'm going to be doing it on the Steam Deck. So I'm actually recording through OBS on the Steam Deck. And we're going to see if it works. Anyway, in this episode what we're going to be doing is covering the game Rogue Rollout. It is a new Yahtzee roguelike. And I mean, there's not much more to say about it than that. A few things I will say, because I gotta remember this. I was given a key by the developer, so I did get a free copy of this through keymailer. But beyond that, I am just giving my coverage and reviewing the game. So far, I have to say, not to sound biased, but I am actually really enjoying this game. As you can see, up here you have the options screen. Kind of basic. You get game, music, full screen resolution, quality, VSync, brightness. I'm on Steam Deck, so I'm going to be running things a little bit differently. If it's glowing too much, you can turn down the brightness, but I think it looks fine at high. Beyond that, the achievements tab, you've got the leaderboard tab, which, as you can see, I have completed the game. You go to 42 is the final round of the game. And then you have unlockable dice skins as well. So this is the default dice, this is the second pair. This game releases on November 11th. I do not have a price for the game, but I will give a link to Steam. And I think that's the only place where it's being sold. There's also a demo out now that you can try, which will limit some of your options, but it still gives you a lot to look at. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so this is how you set up a game. New game difficulty, you always complete round 42. Your difficulty is actually determined based on how many challenges you have chosen. So say I choose 2 of these, all of a sudden it says I'm on hard. We will just be doing normal difficulty, even though I really enjoy reroll mayhem. You cannot lock dice, but you get 2 extra rerolls. Possibly my favorite effect of the game. And we start off with a rare. I actually really like busted bonus, so we're going to start with that. Before every round, you get to choose either an artifact that's good or a curse that's bad. It alternates, so you start with a good bonus, then a bad one, then a good one, etc. Alright, let's try it. This game looks like it might take a while, because it says 42 rounds, but it's really not that bad. Oh boy, 1 second, I have an issue. Let me pause the game. Let me pause the recording, I'll be right back. Sorry if it changes resolution, I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Whoops. Hold on. Alright, and I'm back. And I know that was weird, and we're at a brand new start. Sorry about that. I had the resolution set up differently, so it would actually fit, like, full screen for you guys. So now there's going to be, like, a black bar at the bottom for you guys. Sorry about that. I've not really used OBS much, but, well, I know I can fix it, but it's going to look weird. Let's just try it real quick. I think I can, like, just drag this a little bit, huh? Oh, no. Oh, you guys are going places. Well, it's not gonna work. Not like this. Not on the Steam Deck. I'll fix it later, don't worry. You guys get to see all of that, by the way. So I'm going to be taking, probably tread carefully. It's a really good starting one, but can punish you later in the game, depending. Here we go, then. Then basically you just click what you want, gain your points, try and hit the score. 42 rounds sounds like a lot, it was mentioned. I really don't think it's that bad once you get used to the game. You see, you get to choose a curse. There's a reroll every shop as well. I'll go over a couple other things, but the next thing I have to say is, let's see. So, you get a reroll every time. You have to take a curse every other round, but you get a bonus every round. And I'm going to talk about the art now. So, when it comes to the art, because I feel like it just kind of has to be said no matter what, unfortunately. It does look like AI art. However, what I have been told through the Discord and what I've seen is that the art is originally AI art, but then they have somebody else coming back through, an actual artist coming through, and changing it and modifying it to making it their own. So they've still hired an artist to touch up art and fix it. So I think it's okay, I guess. I'm taking a rare, because that's one of my favorite artifacts. It's just a 40% multiplier. There are obviously a lot of comparisons to games like Balatro here, and I guess now the new Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers. We're going to be taking When it comes to curses, I really like the ones like this, where it gives you a 30% chance of getting 0 points. Usually not a huge deal. You have a chance. There are some artifacts that let you skip or gain extra uses, I should say. So you can kind of negate that. 2 dice lose their ability to walk when rolling. No, thank you. Personally, people have said that the text is too small. I think it's very readable on Steam Deck, specifically at least. And as you can see, it runs at a perfect... I have it locked to 30 FPS. But it's running perfectly fine. Wow, I have never seen this as Steam. Or I have, but I always just ignore it. Let's see. All scores multiplied. I like taking these multipliers like this quite often. Because they really help you get your base score up to what it's needed to be. There is a cap of a 500 times multiplier, so this upgrade is also really good, by the way. Because once you hit 500 times score, you lose the ability. Let's double check. So instead of taking cannot score pentas, what we will do is stole my penta. By the way, if you can't tell, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind for triple, quadra, Yahtzee for 5 of a kind, baby straight, small straight, large straight is large straight, and anything goes is the chance column. I'm kind of all over the place with this, but I really do enjoy this game quite a bit. You always get a reroll, by the way, so use it to your advantage as much as you can. We're actually going to take another charging up. There are these question mark boxes, circles, that'll tell you what the effects do, if it's got a secondary effect like the emblems. So an emblem, after you've played 2, has its multiplier score cap increased by 250. That will be very important later, so we're actually going to keep collecting emblems early on. Ooh, that's pretty good. Typically, what I like to value, I like doubling up on the same ones that we already have, typically. Pentas are so rare anyway, you're going to want to hurt. I typically take hits to them pretty early on. On top of that, I think Full House is one of the hardest ones to actively play quickly. And knowing how I play, you see, this one increases our reroll count, but then we can't play too specific. So that one gets a little bit dangerous. Where instead we could take the chance and have 2 anything goes. Typically, I actually rather like Costly Expedition, but if it's a rare, it's a lot better. And... okay, this is fine. We're actually going to take Reinventing the Wheel. So it says 2% chance on come out to roll a large straight. On come out means as soon as you hit the roll button. We're so far ahead of score that we can actually take a increase like this. So right here, when I'm rolling for the first time, there's just a chance it would be a large straight. In this case, it was not, but that's okay. If it does happen, you'll have a screen effect. It's pretty obvious. Alright, so here we go. Hitting a full house. Normally I would do that, but we already have playing a penta has a 30% chance of not getting scored and minus 32 points base to the penta. So you see it's only worth 18, it's worth less than a triple. Ooh, speaking of triples. Right here, we may as well just take probably the triple, just seeing how high the score is. Probability-wise, you're probably literally wanting to take probably 5s there. So when it comes to the score across all the dice, of course, if you can score 60 points, I have 10 out of 60 right here. But if you can score 60 points, then you get a bonus to your score as well. The way that you can tell how many points you need is typically you just take the bonus divided by 21, really. That's how many dice on average you need to land of each number, right? Because sum of 1 to 6 is 21, assuming none of them are locked. As you can see, by the way, right here, we lose a lot of score by rolling down. So, and there are going to be modifiers that decrease or increase that number. You can get it all the way down to 1 for minimum value. I really want to take Costly Expedition, but I really probably shouldn't. And this is why you should. I'm actually going to take Deuces Never Lose, and we're going to play around 2s for a little bit. See what we can do here with that, shall we? That is how low everything goes, but I'll take it. Anything goes, I should say, not bad. This is my issue with playing around 2s. We have to roll down to get to that number, which means we are actively hurting our other bonuses, and I don't think it's a very safe play, but that's okay. I'm not entirely expecting to win. I've only won 1 round so far, and it went by so fast that I kind of lost track of it. All of these are kind of just terrible. I mean, straight to jail actually isn't that bad, even if we are trying to get the bonus. At most, it means that we have a 20, so we still need to average 3 points from each, pretty much. Alrighty, that's a pretty good anything goes. I like taking anything goes if it's over a third of the score, honestly, because that's about what you're going to get from a lot of the other things anyway. Ooh, we're going to roll down, sadly. Alright, at least we got a third one. I'm going to take the full house, actually. I'm typically, the way that I play is I go by first roll score, typically. Makes the game faster and is also usually way more beneficial. The longer you go into a round, I find the worse it tends to get. So this says 1s through 6s are multiplied by 3. That's incredibly good for us. And then if you're ever curious, by the way, what your score is, why you're scoring what you're scoring, if you come over to this question mark, it'll give you all your multipliers. This will tell you it's usually capped at 500 to begin with, etc. So, as you can see, our scores are actually rather low for 1 through 3. Just because they're lower value scores anyway. Whereas, like, the baby straight is already worth way more than that. But, if you end up boosting your 1s through 6s, I should say, they can end up really helping out a lot. Let's see, we'll take this again. So you boost your 1 through 6s, and all of a sudden you're pushing for bonuses, is what you want. Like right there, 4 1 or 3 4s. Already got us most of the score that we needed. And this is more so about the speed that I think the game should be played at. Like, you're running to play it pretty fast. There's a base score multiplier, and it gives us a lower bonus, which makes it easier to hit. However, whenever that happens, I have to actually look back at these so I can tell what I should actually be going for again. 2 6s we take. Now all of a sudden you're seeing that, like, the 6s and the 5s and stuff, they're worth 1,000 points each. This game ends somewhere around 100,000 score. Have we hit the quadra? We have, so we're gonna lower its score as well. You really want to focus, I think you really want to focus down 1 or 2 types of scores to just not be worth anything. 4 3 3 2 points. There we go. We got 1 6. There we go. I knew we were clearing that round, totally. I was paying attention. I really like sacrificial dice. It is terrible here, but I like it in concept at least. These are all terrible. I really wish Dice Enhancement Plus was better, but I mean, to be fair. Okay, I always forget one of the things it lists is it says add 4, which makes sense because we're going from 1 to 5. I always take that as make it 4, which is just wrong. Okay, I was gonna say I'm typically not a fan of it, but I mean, if you do just hit it, it's kind of really good. We can't lock not playing 5s. I really like focusing on not landing full houses, because they're really hard to roll. Just inherently. Just off the cuff, at least. That's a good 6s. Straight. I mean, as you can see, it's kind of just... You go through it fast. In simplest terms, you kind of just click the biggest number. We already have Tread Carefully. And Tread Carefully Plus is just way better. It gives you a 50% higher multiplier. And they do stack, of course. And you only lose 5%. So if I score a 0, I do lose 15% of my current points. Which means we can hit a downward spiral pretty quickly if we're not careful. Oh, and we should check, by the way, what we are at 402 times. So we need a multiplier bonus coming up soon. I don't like any of these, personally. There we go. Questionable quads. So with tread carefully, it means, yep, you're already at max multiplier for those, huh? That is scary. Ah, perfect. So first to strike multiplies your first score by 4 and increases the multiplier by 250. That will basically solve our issue here. I think part of the issue with playing around the numbers is it's hard to boost their base score, their base max. If we had gotten the advanced version of that, we'd be really well off. By the way, Snake Eyes is absolutely terrible. I've tried it. I find it very hard to play. We're just gonna ruin our triple, quad, and penta, though. We'll go off that. Eee. Is that our max score off of that? Sheesh. Much better. So much better. Okay. At this point, we need higher base, or we need a higher multiplier cap. Playing a hand that has a 4 of a kind does get a higher cap. It's really hard to land a 4 of a kind, but that's okay. Alright, there we go. We didn't get a 4 of a kind, but... at this point, we're gonna hold on to straights, because straights are actually helping us quite a bit. So we're gonna reroll and hit the quad again. Yep. And then, so right now we're speccing into anything negative for quads, pentas, and triples. So, like, we could have taken the thrice was nice as well. I was gonna say I would like another emblem. Would you look at that? We got another emblem. Nice. So we are up to 6 emblems on the dice. That's gonna help. The issue is we need first to strike plus for that to be extremely useful. I'm gonna lock 2, I guess, huh? So this, you'll see here how much it hurts our score. It didn't, because we rolled so much higher. And now the emblem means our cap is increased further. Oh, I mean... Oh, it's weird, because we already have the bonus for the first one, at least. Lock dice have a 10% chance of rolling anyway. I lock dice so rarely that I'm actually going to take that. No emblems, but 14,000 is pretty good. Yeah, so we're locked at basically 1,000, or 500 times. Yeah, whatever score we have. And it's going to be hard to keep scoring at that rate. Now 750 of whatever we roll, but still. One thing to note, I should probably be trying to push the bonus instead now. Like, bigger, better bonus. Yeah. What does that actually say? Pips are the dots on a die, ignoring multipliers, a die showing. Okay, yeah. 60 pips for the base bonus. So if we reduce that, the bonus is always worth effectively a percentage. And right now it's worth a quarter of what we need. So we should probably actually be aiming for going for the bonus at this point at 45 points. 10. We'll roll one more. I hate rolling down, but I did just get a penta. Or a quad for that. Which means I can just ignore it to score. Oh, I don't play very diligently in this game. I probably should. We've already taken trippy trips. Take it again. Yeah, that's a perfect start. The first time I won, I played through straights, and seeing how high the base score of straights is, a baby straight. First to strike is actually really good again, honestly. Baby straights having a base score of 30 being the same as a quadra, which makes sense because you're gonna get 4 effectively same dice. Makes it feel like it's one of the stronger ones to play around. Okay, this is starting to work. We need to scale a little bit faster. Or maybe we just need to play around straights, honestly. Sheesh, dude. Take the hit to quadra. Another 20,000 starter roll. As I said, I like taking it if it's at least a third, so it's pretty good. I'll actually just take the 9. 2 4s is good as well. We'll roll for 5. We'll look for 5s this time. Sheesh. And now that we're rolling down, though, 6s instead. So we just need 2 5s. I think, this roll. Or 1 5. 2 2 3 2. I'd much rather roll for 5s. Yeah. There we go. And there's a bonus paying out. Ooh. What the heck is Tanner's film? 2% chance to roll full house. Full house has its multiplier increased by 60. Times is the difference. Or times. X. Or 60x. Okay, I see. X is the difference between the 2 and 3 of a kind. Or. Is the difference between 4 and 3 of a kind? Okay, I'm confused, but that's okay. We could take lucky 7s. We don't need higher multipliers, so we don't need the Queen's Gambit. Actually, yeah, we should probably just take lucky 7s then. That'll save us in the end. Yeah, I'll take 17,000. So we got 1 6. We'll roll for 6s then. 2 3s. We'll swap to 3s. There we go. Not a very good score from that. 2 6s. I really want to roll down, but like, man, is that gonna hurt our score, right? A little bit. Oh no, it rolled anyway. We're just gonna catch up on that. Save the 5 because it's got an emblem. You know, I've never actually been hurt before by that until now. Alright, we need a lot of 4s actually. Oh, thank goodness. This game just babies me. My goodness, that was not deserved. Ooh, this is awful. All of these are things that we don't want. My bet would be to take the lowest of the values, but also our 3s is the 5x multiplier. I'm actually going to take the 6s then. This sounds ridiculous, I know, but 6s is the one that we don't actually have emblems on. Ow. And we just rolled... Right, a large straight up. That's the look, by the way, for me. I really should have taken 6s. That was really dumb of me, I'm realizing. I would like a multiplier for not that. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so now we only need 35 points. I think that makes it very manageable. To just land. Ouch. You love seeing that you locked the 6s. That was a really dumb move by me, by the way. I should have locked, like, anything else. Probably the 3s. Or realistically taken a hit to the score of the straight, but that would have cost me a third of my points from the straights. Triple, and it actually paid out. That was a really big risk thinking about it. Alright, so we need... Oh, thank goodness. If we take it here, we still need 2 more 3s. We're gonna try roll it down. Yeah. Now that I think about it, we still need 2 more 3s. There we go. So we are at the point to where our score is not really keeping up, huh? We already have a locked dice, sometimes reroll, so just double down on it, I guess, huh? That's a really bad anything goes. So we're gonna aim for emblems instead, I guess? Never mind, we still got 15,000. I don't like that, but... Actually, we'll go for 4s. Please don't roll. Thank you. Oh, please don't roll. I'm gonna take the 2s, actually. Because we can get far greater than just 2 4s. One of these times, yeah. Wow. I don't actually know. I think we lose here, guys. Oh, wait, hold on. That was a good multiplier. Take our 3, see if we can get them to pay out. 6, 9. I don't know, this is looking pretty shot. So one of the big issues that we're going to have now is that we lose 15% of our points on 5, 10. That's not enough. Alright, so we are done. We have lost unless we can roll a straight every time or a full house or something. Wow. Okay. But even still, I don't think we have enough score. Oh, unless... Okay. Just roll me a 2, dude. No! Oh, well. Watch this. This is gonna hurt our score quite a bit. Yeah, we just lost 5,000 points. Yeah. So I made a misplay at some point. 1, 3, 4, 5. We just need a 2. And no rerolls. Come on. No! That's okay. And then we lose like another 5,000 almost. Goodbye, game. Oh, wow. Just one more time. Oh, we didn't lose. What the heck? Well, I don't have high hopes going forward, I'll tell you that much. Okay, hold on. The good shoulder. One score was multiplied by 2.32% chance of a non-zero score to give you that. Alright. So, like, the issue is, like, how are we gonna get any further, really? I really shouldn't have blocked the 6s, it turns out. That was really, really dumb of me. Incredibly so. We're gonna take a higher anything goes than last time. Man, I should not have locked the 6s. It's just telling me that every single time I lock it. Every single time I roll. That's 12. I think we had 3 5s. It's 2 5s. Maybe they won't roll. It didn't. 3 5s. Alright, so we just need 8 points. 8 pips. We got it. The issue is, I think by the end of this, we need like 100,000 score. Oh yeah, we don't actually get a bonus on this one. I really shouldn't, but I'm gonna have to. 30% chance to roll when locked. 19,000 is about as good as it gets there. It's not even a third of the score, I just realized. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna take the 5. 5, 10, 15. Issue is, I'm pretty sure I have the, like, 30% chance to not score. Yeah, it's like a 60% chance, I think. So I gotta take a slightly reduced hit to score. For the sake of safety. 6. Put us at 21, then we need 14 more. We can hit one more 3. We're not going. So less. Nah, that's 3 of them, though. Taking the full house over the 3s, just, I think, silly. Granted, full house is a lot harder to hit than apparently any 2 or any 4. It's easier, actually. So if we take this, 26, we need 3 4s. I think we gotta take it, right? And then we roll a straight. Look at that. Holy cow. Talk about just like... Apparently I need to be focusing on straights here. Or we could reduce the bonus even further. And really hope that that's enough. Ooh. I'm just gonna walk a 5 here. Alright, so it was apparently not. Okay. That's half of the bonus gone right there, though. And anything goes hasn't actually been used yet. And anything goes can still hit higher multipliers too without one times. Okay. So we don't have to play anything goes first, honestly. We're gonna go for some fours. Got 2 fours. You would think I'd have at least a little bit of respect for the idea of like losing my locked dice, but honestly, we just need 1, 2. We're gonna take the 10,000 points there. This is a little rough, honestly. We take the full house because it has no chance of costing us rollers, costing us points. All right, this is as good as it gets for a 2's score. Wow, that's bad. Goodbye, triples. I would never plan on playing you again. 16,000 is good at this point, because that's like the upper limit. Yeah. Guys, we are... I don't know how I did the first time. Apparently straights just have such a high upper limit compared to everything else. We're gonna lock the 4s and just roll them. We're gonna take a baby straight, actually. We have a triple. We cannot play the triple, honestly, guys. 1, 4. Or we hold on to 3s. So that there's no emblems. And we risk it all. 2 3s is fine. 8. That's 12. We need 2 5s now. 2 5s. So, like, I've not actually won basing on bonuses before. It is a little bit scary, honestly. I'm tempted to take Pete and repeat just because straights are still so strong. But this gives our max first score of 15 or 12,000, 1,250 multiplier. Which could be all that we need, possibly. Yeah, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, that was half of the score of Baby Street. And we don't have to play anything goes immediately. I'm trying it again. This 30% chance to, like, unlock really doesn't feel that bad, honestly. Man, I should not have ever... Oh, actually, wow, that's a pretty large game because should never have locked 6s as a scoring unit. That was ridiculous of me. We're gonna take the triple moves. 2 5. Oh my goodness. Okay, but the issue actually is if we take this and then we score a triple, there is a 90% chance that we get a 0. And that hurts us real bad. Yeah, that was a better choice. We're gonna hit the full house again, honestly. Maybe I don't respect full houses enough. That is a good thing goes. Come on. Oh. Baby straight, sure. As you can see, I think playing around straights works a lot better because you can really a lot easier get more straights to play as well. Holy cow, dude, the number of 6s I'm seeing. The game is just taunting me for having locked 6s, by the way. We're just gonna roll it all. That one really hurts. So we need like 3 5s and a single 3. There's a single 3. It was a dangerous walk, though, honestly. Yeah, that's not a single 5. We're gonna take a hit to our score, actually, is what we're gonna do. I'd rather take the 15% hit to score. However, I think that's... Ooh, actually... Dude, this game. It wants me to click triple so bad. just so that I lose points. Wow, this is sad, huh? Alright, we're gonna live off of the large straight. We got this. It's just that easy, guys. Oh my goodness, it's just that easy, guys. Actually, that's not worth all that much. Try it? Yeah. 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 That one hurts. The game's really taunting me there. I think we lose it here. 1, 3, 4, 5. I don't have 3. I don't know why I said 3. Alright, just give me a 4. Oh. Hit him with the tread carefully, dude. Technically, I guess I should just... Man, it's almost a full house. We actually hit a large stray, but it's nowhere near enough points, huh? We'll just take the penalties. Well, that is Road Rollout. I don't know how long that video was. I made it to around 40, though, and it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of synergies to be played around, and I still have a lot to learn with the game. Thank you very much for watching. Check it out if you have the ability to. Again, it doesn't release till November 11th, but go ahead and try the demo. The demo is a lot of fun. You get one option crossed out from your curses and your artifacts, and it's always a rare artifact to show off cool things. And so scoring is a little bit harder, but if you there's currently a competition going on right now where you can win a free key to the game as well if you do beat the demo in their Discord server. Thank you very much for watching, though. I will see you guys next time. Bye.